Hello, and welcome to the 2026 NASA Student Launch Challenge Awards ceremony. I'm Lance D. Davis with NASA's Marshall Space Flight Center in Huntsville, Alabama. I could not be more excited about celebrating this year's accomplishments with you all. The competition inspires students to push the boundaries of rocketry, engineering, and innovation. For the last 9 months, our creative teams worked hard and dedicated themselves to the future of aerospace, proving STEM education launches dreams into reality. At this time, we recognize and thank the many sponsors and partners whose support makes student launch possible year after year. Programs like this truly would not be possible without their commitment to supporting student innovation and STEM engagement. To officially welcome everyone today, we have a special message from Mr. Mark Pond, Senior Director of Space Exploration at Northrop Grumman, a longtime sponsor supporting student launch.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mark Pond, and I'm the Senior Director of Space Exploration at Northrop Grumman, overseeing our solid rocket propulsion contributions to the SLS rocket. I am honored to be back to welcome you all to the 2026 NASA Student Launch Award ceremony. As Student Launch's primary corporate sponsor, Northrop Grumman knows the value of STEM and has seen firsthand the positive effect this program has had for decades. Since its inception in 2001, Student Launch has been instrumental in bridging the gap between the classroom and the aerospace workplace. Whether you are in middle school and just beginning to investigate your career path options, or a graduating college senior about to take on the challenges of your first job in the STEM workforce, trust me when I tell you that what you learned participating in Student Launch will matter. Many awards will be given today, but none of them are as valuable or as meaningful as the experiences, friendships, connections, and lessons you gained by participating in Student Launch. Before we begin our awards ceremony, let's take a moment to reflect on the last 9 months and see where you were, what you accomplished, and where it can take you. First, you proposed just to be included in this great program, competing in the most selective year in Student Launch's history. Just getting in was a major hurdle, and you did it. Then, as with all newly formed teams, you had to look at what you had and what was missing: skill sets, hardware, knowledge base, launch sites, funding options, time. All of these are real-world constraints that any engineering program must deal with. And this was all before the rockets or payloads had been conceived. Student Launch's time frame from acceptance to your first deliverable is short by any standard. So off you went on to the next step, learning and leveling up. You were likely introduced to essential skills and techniques that you had not encountered before. By improving your own abilities and helping your teammates develop theirs, you adapted to the challenges. Now, you are more skilled and ready for future STEM opportunities. Next, designs were refined, documented in reports, presented and defended to NASA engineers, and ultimately built and tested. These are the steps NASA engineers take to build the vehicles that carry astronauts to the stars. And now you know firsthand what it's like to do that work. Finally, your efforts culminated in a flight at the final competition launch. Whether your flight was exactly as you expected or you encountered difficulties and anomalies, know that you succeeded. Should your team receive an award today or not, you all deserve recognition for that success. Congratulations on all of you that you have accomplished. I hope you enjoyed your participation in NASA Student Launch and wish you all success in your future endeavors.
Thank you, Mr. Pond. We appreciate Northrop Grumman's continued support for Student Launch. Student Launch mirrors NASA's engineering design lifecycle, giving students hands-on experience with the same types of processes NASA engineers use to carry projects from concept to completion. Student Launch draws inspiration from the Artemis missions, through which NASA will send astronauts to explore the moon for scientific discovery, economic benefit, and to help build the foundation for future crewed missions to Mars. As part of the challenge, we require teams to develop and maintain a social media presence to document and share their journeys throughout the competition. Please welcome Alyssa Lee, Multimedia Specialist at NASA Marshall, to present our Social Media Award.
Just as NASA employs social media to share about our missions like Artemis or the various scientific discoveries across the universe, student launch participants harness these digital platforms to document their own development and progress. Through social media, observers worldwide gain glimpses into the experiences of student launch participants as they persistently tackle each challenge. The Student Launch Social Media Award evaluates teams based on their regular posting habits, innovative approaches, and quality of shared material. I am honored to reveal the winning team from each category whose online presence truly stood out. For the SLI division, this year's winner is AIAA Orange County, Irvine, California. American Institute of Aeronautics and Astronautics Orange County kept their audiences involved in their progress and activities throughout the year. The team worked hard to showcase their outreach efforts through photo carousels and posted fun and trendy videos of their test flights. We've even enjoyed seeing their recap post from competition week. With that, we're honored to present this award to AIAA Orange County. Congratulations. And for the USLI division, the winner is the University of Alabama in Huntsville, Alabama. UAH posted consistent updates throughout the year for their audience, and the content was not just for the rocket scientist. Their use of funny videos and eye-catching graphics made for engaging content that you wanted to view over and over again. You could tell they were diligent about keeping up with current social media trends while still making their content informational. Congratulations to the University of Alabama, Huntsville.
Thank you, Ms. Lee. And now on to our Best Looking Rocket Award, presented by Kevin McGaw, Center Integration Director for NASA's Office of STEM Engagement.
Student launch teams dedicate significant effort to the engineering of their rockets, with some also displaying impressive artistic merit in their designs. While flight performance is often memorable, the visual and creative elements of a rocket can leave a substantial impression on spectators. This distinguished award recognizes teams that excel in harmonizing form with function, celebrating outstanding rocket aesthetics within both the SLI and USLI divisions. Notably, the award is determined by peer evaluation, as participating teams vote to select their favorite rocket design during launch week. The winner this year in the SLI, or Middle School and High School division, is Smiling Tree from Sammamish, Washington. And the winner in the USLI, or College and University division, is the North Carolina State University in Raleigh, North Carolina. Congratulations to these teams on their imaginative and great-looking rockets. Great job, team.
Thank you, Mr. McGaw. Please welcome Charles Pierce, Propulsion Systems Engineer with Amentum, to present the University Student Launch Initiative Project Review Award.
Participants in the Student Launch Program are required to deliver 3 progress presentations to NASA experts detailing their project's development during the entire design, development, test, and evaluation cycle. These milestone reviews help teams build safe, effective designs and mark their technical progress. Strong communication and thorough technical documentation are essential for success in these evaluations. The Project Review Award is given to the college or university team that excels in both written reports and oral presentations during all of the milestone reviews. This award recognizes outstanding professional communication skills and emphasizes how clear reporting and presentation are vital throughout the entire engineering process. This year's winner of the Project Review Award is the University of Florida, Gainesville, Florida. The University of Florida demonstrated exemplary standards in documentation at every stage of the competition. Their reports and presentations were meticulously structured, featuring professional graphics and advanced drafting software to improve clarity. Notably, critical information was presented in a manner that was both accessible and easily understood. Each team member displayed proficiency and assurance during their presentations, indicating thorough preparation and a comprehensive grasp of their program. Congratulations to the University of Florida.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. Now, when you think about rockets, you think speed and altitude. Here to present our 2026 Altitude Awards, please welcome Julia Cotabande, Space Launch System Boosters Manager at NASA Marshall.
It is my privilege to present the 2026 Student Launch Altitude Award, which honors outstanding precision and rocket performance. All of these teams worked diligently over the past months, declaring their motor choice at the PDR, Preliminary Design Review, and selecting their target altitude during their CDR, Critical Design Review. They validated and proved their rocket designs with advanced modeling and test flights. This altitude award goes to the team in each division whose rocket comes closest to its chosen altitude. It's a demanding achievement, with winners often separated by only a few feet. This award embodies months of careful engineering calculations, rigorous testing, and meticulous adjustments to achieve exceptional accuracy during flight. For the middle and high school division, this year's winner is the Stony Brook School, Stony Brook, New York. The Stony Brook School set an ambitious target to reach an altitude of 4,300 feet. Their rocket reached 4,230 feet, just 70 feet shy of their target, resulting in an impressive margin of error of less than 2%. Achieving that level of accuracy reflects the team's dedication and hard work, running detailed simulations, conducting iterative test flights, redefining their design, and studying atmospheric conditions to predict flight performance. Their accomplishment is due not only to engineering skill, but also to their proficiency in rocketry fundamentals. Congratulations to Stony Brook School. For the college and university division, this year's winner is the North Carolina State University, Raleigh, North Carolina. North Carolina State University set an ambitious target of 4,600 feet, and thanks to their expertly engineered air brake system, they achieved an altitude of 4,613 feet, giving an impressive margin of error of 0.3%. The team's remarkable achievement was the result of months of rigorous simulations, iterative test flights, and careful refinement of both hardware and control algorithms. The air brake system's performance, which was validated by onboard data and real-time flight analysis, showcases the team's exceptional technical skills and dedicated pursuit of excellence. Congratulations to North Carolina State University for demonstrating what's possible when innovation, teamwork, and perseverance come together.
Thank you, Ms. Cotabande. Safety is always the highest priority when launching rockets, and here to present the University Student Launch Initiative Safety Award is Ryan Cook, Industrial Safety Engineer with Bastion Technologies Incorporated.
The field of rocketry has always demanded the highest levels of discipline and safety. In NASA's student launch, a true test of high-powered rocketry, every team must navigate a gauntlet of challenges where safety isn't just a requirement. It's the foundation upon which everything else is built. From the workshop to the launch rail, potential hazards lurk in every phase. This year, all participating teams rose to the occasion with extraordinary focus and professionalism. They didn't merely follow the rules, they embraced safety as a core philosophy. And so, the Safety Award is given to the team that has gone above and beyond this philosophy. The team that met every student launch safety standard with distinction and delivered a truly exceptional safety documentation. Bastion Technologies is a proud sponsor of this award, backing their belief in safety. with a $1,000 prize to the winning team. This year's recipient of the 2026 NASA Student Launch Safety Award is the University of Notre Dame from Notre Dame, Indiana. The University of Notre Dame demonstrated a truly impressive commitment to safety through meticulous hazard analysis, comprehensive documentation, and a systemic approach that left nothing to chance. They turned risk mitigation into an expectation. Their use of detailed checklists, standardized procedures, and a crystal clear chain of accountability created a safety culture that was second to none. They didn't just talk about safety, they lived it. And that dedication played a vital role in the success of this entire program. Congratulations, University of Notre Dame. Well done. You are number one in safety.
Thank you, Mr. Cook. Next, please welcome Sophie Amster, Events Program Manager for Relativity Space, to present the 3D Printing Awards.
Since the first 3D printing patent was issued in 1986, innovators have continuously expanded what additive manufacturing can do. At Relativity Space, that same drive to push boundaries is at the core of who we are, and it shows up every day in the work our engineers are doing. Terran 1 was more than a launch. It was a proving ground that opened new doors in how we approach propulsion. Building rocket engines comes with a fundamental materials challenge, components that must be both incredibly strong and highly heat resistant. Traditionally, solving that problem means complex, multi-step manufacturing, difficult joining processes, and added weight. The breakthroughs our engineers have made along the way change that. By developing advanced additive techniques, we can now integrate those competing requirements into single, optimized components, fewer steps, better control, and greater repeatability. Those advances are already making an impact, directly enabling Relativity to print, build, and test the engines that will power our next launch vehicle, Terran R, to space. That same spirit is what we see reflected in this competition. This year, an unprecedented number of teams used additive manufacturing to produce a greater variety of components than ever before, from custom altimeter bays and payload mounting hardware to structural elements like nose cones and airframes. At Relativity Space, we are committed to fostering the next generation of engineers who will continue pushing these boundaries. We are thrilled to present the 3D Printing Excellence Award to the Student Launch Initiative and the University Student Launch Initiative team, demonstrating outstanding achievement in the application, design, and implementation of 3D printing within their launch vehicle and payload systems. The winner of the SLI 3D Printing Award is Edison Academy Magnet School from Edison, New Jersey. Edison Academy Magnet School made exceptional use of 3D printing by treating it as a core engineering tool throughout their project. Their team designed custom printed avionics systems with built-in wire routing and structural features, and they created a rover that relied almost entirely on printed parts shaped specifically for its mission needs. They used rapid iteration to refine designs quickly, printing new versions overnight and testing them the next day, which helped them solve problems efficiently and improve performance. Their creativity, thoughtful engineering, and clear documentation show how 3D printing can transform ambitious ideas into reliable flight hardware, making them a strong and deserving recipient of the 3D Printing and Additive Manufacturing Award. This award comes with a $1,000 prize sponsored by Relativity Space. Congratulations to Edison Academy Magnet School. The winner of the USLI 3D Printing Award is Florida State University, Panama City from Panama City, Florida. Florida State University, Panama City delivered a remarkable demonstration of how 3D printing can elevate the design and performance of a student launch project. The team treated additive manufacturing as an essential engineering tool rather than an accessory, using it to shape both their payload and their launch vehicle in meaningful ways. They relied on printed parts to solve complex packaging challenges inside a very compact payload, created their own printed molds to build custom composite vehicle components, and even produced metal printed bulkheads that carried real recovery loads during flight. Their work showed careful planning, creativity, and an impressive ability to merge rapid prototyping with flight-ready hardware. The clarity and completeness of their documentation made their process easy to follow and showcased the depth of their engineering thought. Florida State University, Panama City demonstrated how 3D printing can drive innovation at every stage of a project, making them a standout and a worthy recipient of this year's 3D Printing and Additive Manufacturing Award. This award also comes with a $1,000 prize sponsored by Relativity Space. Congratulations to Florida State University, Panama City.
Thank you, Ms. Amster. We owe our success with NASA Student Launch Challenge to our dedicated team and partners who share their support. One such partner is the National Association of Rocketry, who provides technical support to our milestone reviews and the final competition launch. Joining us to present the STEM Engagement Awards is President of the National Association of Rocketry, John Hockheimer.
Student Launch is a program that is committed to the education of its participants in all aspects of science, technology, engineering, and math. That commitment is passed on by the Student Launch teams as they participate in the challenge. This year, teams chose to either expand awareness of STEM learning within their communities or partner with industry professionals to support STEM skills development for students about to enter the workforce. First, a Community STEM Engagement Award goes to the teams that went above and beyond, sharing their passion for STEM with local schools and student community organizations. And second is an Industry STEM Engagement Award for the team that best developed and maintained impactful and effective partnerships with industry organizations to the benefit of their members' STEM career journeys. As president of the National Association of Rocketry, it is my great privilege to present these awards. For Community STEM Engagement, the award for our SLI division goes to Edison Academy Magnet School, Edison, New Jersey. And the Community STEM Award for our USLI division goes to North Carolina State University, Raleigh, North Carolina. And finally, our Industry STEM Engagement Award for 2026 goes to Virginia Polytechnic Institute and State University, Blacksburg, Virginia. Each of these award winners will receive a $1,000 prize from the National Association of Rocketry for their excellence and passion in sharing STEM education and STEM skill development.
Thank you, Mr. Hockheimer. To present our next award, we welcome another sponsor representative from the American Institute of Aeronautics and Astronautics, or AIAA. Dr. Vinay Goyal, who is an Aerospace Technical Fellow from the Aerospace Corporation, will be presenting the Reusable Launch Vehicle Innovative Payload Award, the first of two AIAA-sponsored awards.
The NASA Student Launch Competition challenged participants far beyond just rocket engineering. Teams must also craft, build, and carry out complex scientific payload missions. Across the history of aerospace, rockets have been essential vehicles for carrying both humans and equipment into space. The future of human exploration will require increasingly sophisticated and compact payload technologies to accompany the crew as we continue pressing beyond Earth. This year's competitions challenge students to design and build a soil collection and analysis system capable of autonomously retrieving a soil sample and evaluating for pH, electrical conductivity, and nitrate content. The mission simulated a real-world need for future human habitation and utilization of resources on crewed space flights to the moon and other planets. The AIAA Reusable Launch Vehicle Innovative Payload Award recognizes the college or university team that addresses the challenge in the most innovative way while maintaining performance, safety, and cost expectations to create the best payload for the mission. It is my distinct honor to present the winner of this year's AIAA Reusable Launch Vehicle Innovative Payload Award. Is Vanderbilt University, Nashville, Tennessee. The award comes with a $1,000 prize provided by AIAA and sponsored by the Aerospace Corporation. Vanderbilt overcame adversity when their initial payload design was deemed out of handbook requirements. The team's quick turnaround for a design overhaul met handbook requirements and accounted for future testing and performance demands and expectations. The payload's performance on launch day was exemplary and earning the recognition amongst competing teams. Congratulations to Vanderbilt University.
Thank you, Dr. Goyle. To present the next AIAA Reusable Launch Vehicle Award, please welcome our second AIAA representative, Brian Hart, General Manager of Vehicle Systems with the Aerospace Corporation.
The NASA Student Launch Program pushes teams to design far more than a powerful rocket. They must engineer a reusable vehicle that can reliably reach targeted altitudes, all by carrying a functional payload. Over the course of the project year, each team faces a series of thorough reviews from NASA's review panel, which examines their safety practices, technical performance, and overall innovation. The AIAA Reusable Launch Vehicle Award recognizes the USLI division team that demonstrates exceptional creativity, innovation, and craftsmanship in their vehicle design, all while prioritizing safety and efficiency to the highest degree. The winner of this year's AIAA Reusable Launch Vehicle Award is James Madison University, Harrisonburg, Virginia. The award includes a $1,000 prize provided by AIAA and sponsored by the Aerospace Corporation. James Madison University's team demonstrated real-world engineering by tackling a tough recovery problem head-on. When their rocket's original descent caused the booster to puncture the main parachute, they didn't just make a quick adjustment. Instead, they analyzed the issue, used modeling and simulation tools, and redesigned the recovery system with a 3-parachute dual drogue setup that changed the rocket's orientation during descent. This process included thorough CAD work, detailed test plans, and careful documentation at every step. The new approach led to 2 successful flights where the rocket landed safely and was ready to fly again. Their commitment to designing, testing, learning, and adapting is exactly what the Reusable Launch Vehicle Award is meant to recognize. Congratulations to James Madison University.
Thank you, Mr. Hart, and thank you to AIAA for your sponsorship of these awards. Next, I am honored to introduce Roger Baird, Associate Director of NASA's Marshall Space Flight Center, to present this year's prestigious Rookie Award.
Hello, and congratulations to all the teams who completed this year's NASA student launch. The competition presents demanding challenges that require substantial time investment from all participants. First-year teams face significant obstacles compared to teams with prior experience. Despite these challenges, some first-year teams distinguish themselves through exceptional commitment and success in meeting the program's rigorous standards. The Rookie Award is designed to recognize the most outstanding first-year team that distinguishes itself through perseverance and achievement. By presenting this award, NASA celebrates newcomers who deliver exceptional results without the advantage of an established foundation. The winner of the 2026 Rookie Award is Purdue University Northwest from Hammond, Indiana. Despite the significant challenge they encountered throughout the year, Purdue University Northwest exhibited exceptional resilience and commitment. Their dedication was demonstrated through the consistent delivery of high-quality design presentations, execution of multiple demanding test flights, and a successful completion of their competition launch in Huntsville. This pursuit of excellence has produced outstanding outcomes and reflects the innovation and determination integral to student launch. Congratulations to the Purdue University Northwest team, along with your mentors, family, and friends, who supported you throughout this journey for winning the Rookie Award in 2026.
Thank you, Mr. Baird. Student Launch has a long-time partnership with the American Rocketry Challenge and the Aerospace Industries Association, or AIA. This year, AIA chose to honor one of Student Launch's high-flying middle or high school teams who qualified for this program by finishing in the top 25 of a previous ARC competition. To present the ARC NASA Student Launch Excellence Award, please welcome Jessica Peterson, Senior Director of the American Rocketry Challenge and STEM Engagement for AIA.
Our next award highlights the Aerospace Industries Association and NASA's goal of engaging students at every point in their educational journey and cultivating a rigorous aerospace workforce pipeline. The American Rocketry Challenge to Student Launch Excellence Award honors the team that has mastered the foundational skills gained in ARC and advanced them through outstanding achievement in NASA's student launch. The significance of this award is reflected in the journey the winning team undertook. They began in the American Rocketry Challenge, designing and flying a rocket under 2 pounds to an altitude of roughly 800 feet. Their rocket rose to the top of a field of more than 1,000 teams nationwide, earning a place among the top 25 and securing their invitation to participate in NASA's student launch. From there, the team elevated every aspect of their rocketry expertise, utilizing critical skills gained from participating in the American Rocketry Challenge. Their design decisions were defended before professional NASA engineers through detailed written reports and video presentation. With a strong foundation developed with ARC and NASA student launch, they successfully launched their vehicle during the competition. Winning this award truly embodies the spirit of the aerospace journey, progressing from the foundations of rocketry to the technical frontiers of high-powered flight. And now, the winner of the 2026 ARC NASA Student Launch Excellence Award is Stony Brook School from Stony Brook, New York. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. Peterson. Student Launch is also sponsored by the National Space Club of Huntsville, and I would like to welcome the club's representative, Jill Eskew, Space Launch System Program Huntsville Operations Manager from Northrop Grumman, to present our next awards, the Student Launch Initiative Payload Design Award and the Student Launch Initiative Vehicle Design Award.
Congratulations to all the teams who took part in this year's NASA Student Launch Initiative. Today, I'm honored to announce the recipients of the Payload Design and Vehicle Design Awards for the middle and high school division. Each year, student launch teams are challenged to design and build a scientific or engineering payload system. While college teams in the USLI division are assigned a specific payload mission, SLI teams have the unique opportunity to either take on the collegiate level challenge or develop their own original scientific or engineering payload. The SLI Payload Design Award goes to the team whose entry stands out for its creativity and performance among all SLI submissions. This year's winner of the 2026 SLI Payload Design Award goes to Charles E. Smith Jewish Day School, Rockville, Maryland. The Charles E. Smith Jewish Day School rocketry team impressed judges with Project Sky Broom, a payload designed to study airborne particulate matter using a hexagonal parachute coated in petroleum jelly and reinforced with metal supports. During flight, the parachute successfully trapped dust particles, which were later analyzed under a microscope, yielding consistent and meaningful data on air quality. The team's innovative approach, careful engineering, and reliable deployment resulted in measurable particle collection and robust flight performance. This award is accompanied by a $1,000 prize provided by the National Space Club of Huntsville. Congratulations to Charles E. Smith Jewish Day School. NASA's SLI division welcomes teams from middle schools and high schools only. However, these teams are held to standards just as demanding as those at the college level. Each team is responsible for designing, building, testing, and presenting their rockets to a NASA review panel, all while following strict program guidelines. To achieve a successful launch, teams must demonstrate safe flight operations, reliable recovery systems, full compliance with requirements, and the ability to relaunch their rocket on the same day. These are impressive accomplishments at any level. The SLI Vehicle Design Award recognizes the team whose rocket stands out for its innovation, technical excellence, and successful completion of its final launch. This year's winner of the 2026 SLI Vehicle Design Award goes to Edison Academy Magnet School, Edison, New Jersey. Edison Academy Magnet School's vehicle, Project Lakshmi, is a model of outstanding engineering and execution. The team's all-fiberglass, dual-deployment rocket used through-the-wall fins, precision CNC machining, and robust redundant recovery systems, all supported by detailed CAD drawings and step-by-step construction documentation. Their FRR highlights a disciplined build process, including careful cleaning and dry fitting of fiberglass parts, precision epoxy application, and thorough structural checks at every stage. The team's construction photos and CADs show professional quality control and attention to detail. The winner of this award will receive a $1,000 prize provided by the National Space Club of Huntsville. Congratulations to Edison Academy Magnet School.
Thank you, Ms. Eskew. For all its 26 years, NASA Student Launch has been based in Huntsville, Alabama, also known as the Rocket City. One of the program's longtime supporters, Terry Abel, who is co-chair of education for the National Space Club of Huntsville, will present the Student Launch Initiative Judges' Choice Award.
The Judges' Choice Award is given to a middle or high school team that stands out in the NASA Student Launch competition for their exceptional performance. Teams are evaluated based upon documentation, presentations, creative experiments, and vehicle design. The NASA Student Launch Review Panel selects the recipient, celebrating excellence across all aspects of the project. Although every team overcame major challenges this year, one team truly excelled, showcasing remarkable technical abilities and thorough project completion. Additionally, the winner demonstrated the ideal blend of innovation, accuracy, and educational value, representing the program's highest standards. The winner of this year's Judges' Choice Award is Charles E. Smith Jewish Day School in Rockville, Maryland. This award comes with a $1,000 prize to the first place winner from the National Space Club in Huntsville. Charles E. Smith Jewish Day School is a standout choice for the Judges' Choice Award, which honors the best combination of payload innovation, vehicle design, and construction, as well as public engagement. Their team demonstrated exceptional creativity with a payload that collected airborne particulate matter using a custom-engineered parachute system, and they backed up their concept with thorough testing and clear, well-documented results. Their vehicle was not only technically sound and reliable in flight, but their documentation showed careful planning, attention to detail, and a strong grasp of engineering fundamentals. Beyond the technical achievements, the team also made a point to share their journey and engage with the broader community, embodying the spirit of the award. Congratulations to Charles E. Smith Jewish Day School.
Thank you, Mr. Abel. Congratulations to all the teams here today. You worked hard all year and you deserve this celebration. And now to present the 2026 second place and overall winners of the NASA Student Launch Challenge, please welcome back Terry Abel to present the second place award from National Space Club Huntsville.
Congratulations to all of this year's winners and to all of the schools who participated in the 2026 Student Launch Challenge. Each of you deserves recognition for the work that you did and the passion you displayed throughout the school year. I am honored to recognize the success and accomplishments of the second place award in the USLI division of this year's NASA Student Launch Initiative. The 2026 Student Launch second place winner is Vanderbilt University from Nashville, Tennessee. Vanderbilt University will receive a prize award of $2,500 provided by the National Space Club of Huntsville. This remarkable team consistently showed strong commitment to technical excellence, especially in design, construction, and testing of their rocket and payload. They carefully managed their budget and timeline and led impressive STEM outreach programs throughout the season. Congratulations to Vanderbilt University.
Thank you again, Mr. Abel. Congratulations, Vanderbilt University. And now it's time for our last award of the year, the 2026 NASA Student Launch Overall winner. Please welcome Doug Hurley, former Marine Corps pilot and retired NASA astronaut. Mr. Hurley piloted Space Shuttle missions STS-127 and STS-135, the final flight of the Space Shuttle program. He commanded SpaceX's Crew Dragon Demo 2 and is currently the Senior Director of Business Development for longtime student launch sponsor Northrop Grumman.
Hello, everyone. I am honored to present the 2026 Student Launch Overall Winner Award on behalf of Northrop Grumman. First, let me extend our heartfelt thanks for your involvement in this year's competition. Participating in student launch requires a tremendous commitment of passion, effort, financial resources, and countless hours spent designing, building, testing, launching, and analyzing rockets and payloads. By taking part in this challenge, every team has already accomplished something extraordinary through sheer determination and perseverance. This year, 42 unique teams delivered exceptional work to the program, each showing notable technical skills and creative problem solving. Today, it's our privilege to celebrate the exceptional team whose outstanding achievement and excellence set them apart throughout all facets of the competition. The winner of the 2026 NASA Student Launch USLI competition is the University of Alabama in Huntsville, Alabama. With so many strong competitors this year, the one aspect that pushed the University of Alabama in Huntsville to the top was their consistency. Whether it was designs and drawings, fabrication and iteration of parts, writing reports and procedures, or testing hardware, UAH made sure to keep a consistent quality that manifested success. No aspect of this challenge was allowed to slip in schedule, and the team never accepted corner cutting or substandard performance. No requirement was ignored or hand-waved, and meeting both NASA and team expectations clearly remained at the forefront of the team's work philosophy. Throughout each stage of the project, the University of Alabama in Huntsville consistently demonstrated discipline and steadfast commitment to quality, resulting in an outstanding competition flight. As winners of the 2026 NASA Student Launch, they are awarded a $5,000 monetary prize in recognition of their exceptional accomplishment. Congratulations to the University of Alabama in Huntsville.
Thank you, Mr. Hurley, and congratulations to the University of Alabama in Huntsville. Thank you to all our teams, mentors, parents, and so many more for being a part of the 2026 Challenge year. Congratulations on all your incredible achievements. We are so proud, and we wish you the best as you continue to reach for the sky. To conclude today's award ceremony with NASA's final remarks, please welcome our favorite Rocketeer, John Eckhart, Technical Coordinator for Student Launch.
Thank you, Lance. It is my honor to close out the 2026 NASA Student Launch activity. I want to start by recognizing the incredible support of our sponsors and partners. This program simply does not happen without the commitment of NASA's Marshall Space Flight Center, the NASA Office of STEM Engagement, the NASA Space Operations Mission Directorate, Northrop Grumman, and the National Space Club Huntsville. We are also deeply grateful for our continued partnerships with the National Association of Rocketry, the American Institute of Aeronautics and Astronautics, the Aerospace Industries Association, Relativity Space, Bastion Technologies, and Amentum. To our volunteers and technical experts, thank you for the countless hours you've spent supporting our program. I'd like to specifically thank NASA subject matter expert Larry Phillips for his payload mission guidance during milestone reviews and launch week. A special thanks to our range safety officer, John Lingdahl, for his expertise during design reviews and his leadership in launch execution, as well as Chuck Pierce, our NASA range safety officer and design review subject matter expert. I also want to recognize our activity manager, Dr. Vimitra Alexander, along with our management team, Allison Chenard, Zachary Cook, and Chris Joran. And a huge thank you to Amanda Dobbs and Allison Smith for their incredible surge support leading up to and during this culminating event. Most importantly, I want to thank the students and mentors. Over the last 9 months, you have poured yourselves into designing, building, testing, and launching these vehicles and payloads. Seeing your designs come to life throughout the engineering design cycle and meeting you in person here in Huntsville has been the highlight of our year. Your energy is exactly what this industry needs. From the long drives for test flights to the all-nighters spent on report writing, our team appreciates the grit and dedication each and every one of you put in. Regardless of today's final standings, you should be immensely proud. The technical skills you've sharpened and the setbacks you've overcome are life skills. They will serve you as you move further into your academic careers and eventually as you transition into your professional roles. You are the future workforce of NASA, aerospace, and STEM. After seeing your work this year, I can confidently say that the future is in very good hands. Once again, congratulations to all of our winners. We can't wait to see many of you back in 2027.